to the K.
To the K.
To the K.
We're here to rumble yet again
Yes, we are.
because, we already did two of these.
We
We
did.
predicted the men's rumble, we predicted the women's rumble. So now we thought we'll predict the whole card, which is basically them two matches and two more.
Nice.
Let's dive into it, shall
The
we?
whole
So,
damn card.
the two matches other than the rumbles have been announced. First one, Logan Paul, Kevin Owens, the
Yeah.
US title.
It's got to be Paul. I can't see them dropping it to KO. Logan Paul has been a great branded opportunity for WWE. I think Endeavour or TKO or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. I think they're seeing the benefit in that as well. I can't see it changing. I mean, literally just today seeing a post of John Cena with the US title and Logan Paul. And you know that guy who's with Logan Paul?
Who is, sorry, guy? Like, who is that guy? Obviously, he's like well known.
He's like
isn't he? But I
he's
just don't know
Logan's
his name.
co-host, but I think unless you're part of the Low Gang, I don't think you'd know his name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to him. Like, I'm sure he's clearly more famous than we are, but like, I think you have to be a fan of like the Logan Paul and Impulsive and all that to fully know who.
I know him more off TikTok because wasn't he going out with Lana Rhodes for a bit?
He was, and they made a Lana Rhodes joke when they were speaking to Cody, if you recall.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's obviously famous on socials. But alas, I do not know.
So alas. Call him alas. Yeah, I think as you say, like they've had John Cena, they've had Randy Orton, people like that on Impulsive while he's been the US champ, and literally it's got pride of place in all of his podcasts. So just from a branding standpoint,
Yeah.
And also like I love Kevin Owens, but does he need to be the US champ again? I feel like they've kind of.
Do you know
done
what
that.
though? I get why they've done Logan and Kevin though, because Kevin will fucking make him look amazing.
Oh,
And
1,000,000%.
Logan's a natural athlete. I'm not saying he needs someone to make him look amazing, but these two will work fucking well together.
Yeah, I think it'll be vicious. I think Logan Paul's going to do some crazy stuff. Kevin Owens going to do some crazy stuff. Even the promo segment they had on SmackDown, where it was very much, just fire, straight up fire, if you will. So I expect that to translate over into the match itself. But
Indeed.
yeah, Logan Paul, I think, will take it. But then I don't know where you go from here with the US title. Because I'd like to hope they're not going to drag it out again.
I mean, the trouble is he's not. Logan is more of a, John Cena kind of contract, isn't he? He'll turn up. He'll do a program. He'll stay for like a week or two while he's doing that. But he's not like your day in, day out kind of guy.
Well, he's retired from boxing now.
Well, let's predict that. Do you think we're going to see a more routine Logan in WWE, or do you think we're going to see sporadic appearances and maybe a drop of the belt because they'll want it to be seen on their show?
My wild prediction for WrestleMania: Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Paul brothers.
I mean, Jake ends up in there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a wild prediction. Or the other guy from the podcast who we're terrible because we don't remember his name. That guy.
Elias.
Yeah. Yeah. I love how I went from Alas to Elias to Ezekiel. That's
the one. That's it.
But yeah, so
what's he calling himself now, actually? Not Ezekiel.
Future Endeavours.
No, he's changed his name again, hasn't he? But it's something similar, but it's not Elias.
He stole the British wrestler's name, hasn't he? And the British wrestler's like
what the fuck?
Well, he handled it quite well, to be honest. He did like some kind of joke. But yeah, don't know.
Okay.
But
Anyway,
I like Elias. Yeah, Logan Paul.
Yes.
Logan Paul. Which takes us to the only other match that isn't a Rumble. And we're talking Roman Reigns in a Fatal 4-Way match. It's AJ Styles. You did this the last time I showed you the picture.
Sorry.
You're doing it again.
I'm sorry.
Like, who else could it be?
I just look.
He's got the soccer mum haircut.
He just didn't look right.
The shaped beard.
Actually, the more I look at him, the more I realise that I'm probably being a little bit unfair. Like, really disliking Lexus King's look. When in all fairness, like
He's basically
AJ,
just an AJ
AJ's
Styles
doing the same thing.
with blonde
but
hair.
somehow AJ's managing to rock it. I don't really know.
Well, they both look like flat earthers, so.
Ooh.
A kid. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So yeah, Roman Reigns defends against AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randall Kenneth Orton the third. Think he's losing?
No. I think he's going to win through shenanigans.
Again, though? Because, right.
I think the only reason you put this many moving parts in there is so that he doesn't have to lose.
Or is it so that he can lose? And he doesn't even get pinned?
I honestly think they're not going to hit an historic run, a run that has now exceeded Bruno Sammartino.
That's fair. Well, his second one.
What?
He had another run, which is still, I think he's like 4th on the list now. So Bruno Sammartino, then Bob Backlund maybe, then Hulk Hogan, then Reigns, and then Sammartino's second run or his first run. I can't remember. So Sammartino had 2 massively.
So he's only
runs.
exceeded one Sammartino run.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologies. So anyway, they're not going to
historian here.
They're not going to have his reign end through shenanigans that didn't involve him. Yeah. I don't believe that.
You wouldn't think so, would you? You can see why it's like the perfect opportunity to do so, where he doesn't have to lose and all that. But the problem is, and we'll come on to this when we talk the Rumble in a minute, is nobody knows which direction anything's going in, because there's a lot of people saying, well, Randy's going to win, and then we're going to get Cody versus Randy for the title.
I mean,
and that allows Rock and Roman to have a bloodline match, not for the belt. So you've got that.
I kind of like that, to be honest.
I think the 2 people we know are definitely not winning is LA Knight and AJ Styles, right?
I think that's fair.
What they probably should have done was Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns.
And to be honest, a straight up win from Randy wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah.
He's a legend killer anyway.
Well, exactly. But or it could be Roman wins with shenanigans, as you say, the bloodline are beating everyone down and The Rock comes to make the save and that's how he set it up, or The Rock's got no involvement whatsoever and everyone's going mental for no reason because he's not going to be involved. So, I don't know, but I kind of agree with you. I think it would be a travesty if Roman Reigns loses that belt.
Wouldn't it be funny?
Not at Mania.
They just screw the audience over completely, and The Rock just uses his newfound position and power just to strip him of the belt.
Yeah, we got
what the fuck are you going to do about it?
Authority angle again. Well, what he was in the corporation once, wasn't he? Imagine that. Get Vince back as an on-screen character.
No chance.
See what you did there. Was that intentional or was that just a happy?
No, it wasn't intentional. I was more took up by the fact that we said aha in like a pair of parrots. Anyway.
Well, no, it's got to be Roman, hasn't it? Surely.
Gotta be. I'd be
You
shocked.
can make a case for Randy, but
Randy is probably one of the few people you could go, if he beat Roman clean, you can accept it.
No, Roman Reigns.
Who the fuck's Roman clean? No, if he beat Roman fair and square, then I don't know if you could argue with that. I don't know how upset you could be about that, because you go, well, who else has got the legacy to be like justified in doing that? You know what I mean?
Loving all these puns here. They all
right?
make sense.
Just flowing. Well, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like there's like, let's say LA Knight beats Roman clean, you'd be like, what the fuck? You're gonna end that historic reign with LA Knight beating him. As good as LA Knight is, that's how you'd feel.
Yeah.
Whereas Randy, you could kind of accept it.
You could, to be fair. That's why I think the other 2 don't stand a chance. But definitely.
Also, when I did that, yeah, look, green. Sorry.
What? Don't ruin the illusion.
Sorry.
What are you on about? This is the Marktron 3000.
I was showing people me Johnson.
Expensive screen. Actually, it looks like a terribly small plasma screen, that doesn't it?
Actually, yeah, that is a really good point. You know, like what that's got to be like a 10-inch screen, if that.
10 inches.
Maybe not. Hang on, let's.
But anyway, so yeah, gotta be Roman, right?
Gotta be.
Okay.
I won't accept anything else.
Which takes
and that's our predictions, right?
Well, if you watch the other 2 videos, you kind of know our thoughts on this. But
yeah,
it's changed.
I forgot since then, so let's make
changed a little,
more.
to be fair, because I honestly don't know if they will bring Jade Cargill in for this.
I'm still hedging my bets on this. I'm going to say Jade wins it.
Part of me wonders, and I think this is what the majority, will you stop playing with the camera lens and breaking it?
Fine.
Well, the lens cap, anyway. I think a lot of people seem to think Bayley is going to win. And then that's how we get Bayley versus Io. So that could work.
I mean, it wouldn't upset me.
I think Bayley would. I think Bayley would play this fucking brilliantly. Where like the rest of Damage Control, like, oh, you're gonna have to challenge Rhea then, and Bayley's like, I'm not fucking fighting Rhea.
I mean, yeah. Look, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Bayley's the best horsewoman. Maybe. I probably didn't say that last bit, but Bayley's the best horsewoman.
Yeah.
It's better than Charlotte. It's better than Sasha. It's better than the other one.
Yeah. Well,
Becky. It was Becky.
Yeah. Well, Becky's also in this match. I think she's also, for me, the 2 WrestleMania like women's title matches are going to be Io and Bayley. I don't know how we get there. Could be via this, and Rhea versus Becky, because I just don't think they're going to bring Jade up yet. I'd love it if they did. I just don't think they will.
I would not be upset with your conclusion.
Maybe after Mania, like the Raw after Mania, Jade Cargill goes, "I'm here to fuck shit up," Just like that.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, whoa, PG. And then they'll be like, go back to developmental.
This isn't AEW. You can't just say what you want.
This isn't real glass.
So I wouldn't be upset with your conclusion, but I'm still going to say Jade's getting called up. I think now is the right time, and I feel like the crowd will go fucking nuts, and the win just has to happen because they'll bring it into the Rumble.
Do you know what I will say? I hope the crowd does go fucking nuts. I feel like she deserves it, for like a debut.
It's going to be a weird one, like crowd reaction wise, because I don't think WWE are going to want to use Jade's music.
Well, no, they probably won't be able to, will they? So they'll have to.
Exactly. So
that's why for the Rumble, it's like.
So for it to appear, like, unless her music starts with somebody going, Jade Cargill, like, you're not going to know. So.
If that doesn't happen, that needs to just be it now.
The reaction is going to be weird. It's going to be delayed. The music's going to hit. People are going to go, who the fuck's that? In fact, it might even be quite AJ Styles-ish.
Well, I was going to say...
Because we had a phenomenal hit, a banger of a tune.
We had this conversation. Well, yeah. Well, no, like, it was a different music one. It was like, yep. And everyone's like, fuck, this guy. And then it said phenomenal. And they were like, oh, AJ Styles. Okay. So maybe it will be that. But I really kind of prefer it if it would be Jade Cargill. And then she just walks out.
Yeah. Like the main thing that they can't do, because it still pisses me off that they did it with AJ. Go back and look if you don't believe me. Is that they concentrated on fucking Roman Reigns' fucking face all the while he's walking to the fucking ring.
Yeah.
So for a while I didn't know who was walking down. Didn't recognize the music, and I'm stuck staring at Roman. And this is back when I didn't like Roman. So.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Because I'm fickle, and now I'm a fan.
Of course, because that's how it works. But yeah, Becky Lynch I think's got another shot. For me, I think it's between them two, Becky and Bayley. If I had to pick,
good old Becky and Bayley.
Are you still sticking with Jade though?
If I have to pick out of them two, Bayley all day. But I'm going to stick with Jade.
Okay. Do you think anyone else is even in the mix?
No.
Could we get Liv Morgan come back?
No. I mean, Liv will come back. Do you want to
win? Okay. Could we get like Alexa Bliss?
No.
Okay. Anyone else who could be like a mad surprise? Sasha? We getting Sasha?
No.
No?
It's going to be a shit Rumble.
Shit Rumble,
No one's coming in. They won't even have 30 women. It's that kid. Now, I think we'll get some NXT call-ups.
Yeah.
We may see a Legend or two. I wouldn't surprise me if Trish rocks up. Still active, still around.
I love Trish.
I think we discussed that in our more in-depth Rumble talk. We discussed, like, has Trish been away long enough for it to be like, oh, surprise. But at the end of the day, she's an absolute legend. Always awesome to see her. One of the things you touched on that I think it'd be awesome if it could happen would be Alundra Blaze.
Yes.
Or Medusa. Probably Alundra Blaze with WWE.
Yeah, be Alundra Blaze.
I'd like to but that'd be awesome.
Yeah, 100%. But no, probably going to be pretty predictable, unfortunately. Which takes us to the men's Rumble.
I can't believe neither of us tried to predict Santina. I think I'm proud of us. I think we've grown.
To be fair, they did that. I also love the fact that we've had Santino on the show, and we had Hornswoggle on the show, who was also involved in the Women's Rumble not that long ago. So love that,
because we're fans of the Women's Rumble.
But this is where it all gets interesting. Not that the others weren't, but this.
Yeah, now we're on to the good stuff.
That makes you sound like a twat, doesn't it? But
just a misogynist.
What I mean by this is, I feel like we've got. Don't put these things out there. I don't want people coming at me for things that aren't true.
Your comment section's getting.
Won't be the first time.
I'm going to leave you a bad review.
Yeah, do. But yeah, there's a good couple of people who could win this, I think. There's
also a bad couple of people.
There is. I was thinking initially, it's going to be either Cody or Punk, but then
they're the ones, yeah.
The plot thickens because you've got Gunther, Sports Illustrated, is saying that he's going to win the whole thing.
I mean, the magazine that no longer exists, so I kind of trust.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
I know, I kid. Sorry, I was just I was just about to make that same joke I made to you, saying, "Do we have more staff than Sports Illustrated at this point?" And I was like, "Nah, I'll leave it be." But I'll put it out to the ether anyway. Fuck it. What are we talking about? Oh, the Gunther shout. I think is boss. Like I never really considered it, but I'm like, when you said, did we say it on air? When you said about Gunther. And then he goes for Seth. I think that's a fucking boss shout.
Yeah. So Gunther's name's in the mix. Maybe The Rock does show up. Maybe we do get The Rock winning the Royal Rumble. That's a possibility. You never know.
I mean, The thing is,
What if Roman loses? What if Roman loses to Randy Orton and then enters himself into the Rumble and wins it?
they're trying to get us to hate Roman again.
Maybe
He wins another fucking Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, that's another reason that if Cody wins, I'll be pissed off.
Yeah.
It's like, don't treat Rumbles like they're just
hate,
like a fucking side mission that you have to get through.
I do hate back-to-back Rumbles, to be fair, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Or
Punk could be a good show. I don't think he's ever won one, has he?
No. It's kind of like, I'll come back, but I want to win a Rumble.
I kind of want Punk to finish his story at Main Event Mania on the back of a Rumble win, just for a laugh.
Yeah. I can't help but feel bad for Cody, to be fair. He should have won it.
He's going to choke on air. Okay.
He should have won it last year. Didn't happen. And here we
both wholeheartedly agree that he should have finished the story.
In all fairness, if you've got the option of The Rock and Roman, then that's a bigger match, isn't it?
It just shows you how quick the wrestling world changes.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure when they said, you know what, we're not going to give you the win this Mania, they were confident that he'd be able to finish the story by next Mania.
Well, Triple H was there saying, let's let it all play out. And it's like, let what play out?
And then it's like, well, actually, we've got The Rock coming back, and like Hell throws over, and Cena's here. Not Cena, whoops. And Punk's here. Cena's wants to do some more stuff before he turns 50.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah. It's like, well, just keep waiting. Like, maybe Cody will get to finish his story before he's 50 as well. Who knows?
Maybe. But yeah, if I had to, I don't know whether I believe the Sports Illustrated thing. I do still think CM Punk's going to win. I think if Seth Rollins is healthy, then we will get Punk versus Rollins.
The thing is, I feel like they've set up Punk Rollins already. So why would, like, the first reaction when he came back was Rollins being pissed off. So why wouldn't you fulfill that story?
Yeah. I was going to say, like, why does he need to win the Rumble if they set it up? And I was like, because he needs a way to actually get there. But
no. I'm just saying, like, it feels weird for them not to have that match when all they've really done is promote that. As much as I really want to see Gunther win the Rumble, and that could still be the case, like, because at the end of the day, Punk's one of them stars, isn't he? He could have a match with Seth without winning the Rumble. Same with The Rock could have a match with any fucker he wants without winning a Rumble. Doesn't really matter.
This is true.
And you know what? If you're doing a match with Seth, then you could have the Rumble winner not being related to the Seth match, because you can only go for one title when you win the Rumble. So they could have the Rumble about the Roman title and deal with the Seth stuff outside of that.
Yeah, well, they've got to have something for the Chamber, haven't they? So yeah, I still think it's going to be Punk wins and then makes his claim for Seth, and then Cody has to overcome the odds again, win the Elimination Chamber. And that's if we get the original plan of Cody Roman 2. Otherwise, if it's The Rock, then...
I mean, I think we will get Cody Roman eventually, but this is where I think it probably sat better, and I know a lot of people want it to be Mania, but it probably sat better having Roman versus The Rock at the Chamber.
Yeah.
In all fairness.
It would have, but it doesn't look like it's happening, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I think what they've done, maybe they don't know themselves yet, maybe they're waiting to see how the deck of cards kind of falls, or the house of card falls, because they've set up Drew versus Cody potentially, if they need to revert to that.
Another side mission.
So, yeah, we will see. But I think Punk still wins it.
Yeah. It's a hell of a story for Cody to have to beat the entire roster.
Yeah.
Just to get to Roman again.
I know.
Seems to be what he's working through at the minute.
But then he has to beat them all in one night at the Royal Rumble.
2K24, and you just start at the top and you just work your way down the fucking list.
Basically, yeah. That's how it works.
He might enter the Women's Rumble as well, just to complete that side. I don't know.
He just wants to finish the story. He didn't say what title, did he? So yeah, I'm going with CM Punk.
I remember what I predicted last time.
It doesn't matter. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
It's a new generation. Is that not a Cody reference?
No, it wasn't.
The New Day song? Wasn't that like
Cody was never in New Day.
No, the song was called "It's a New Day." Or the song was called "New Day," but that song wasn't that the legacy theme, wasn't that Cody and Ted DiBiase?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
But you just kind of going with that. I need validation.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'll go with Punk as well, because I can't remember who I picked last time, but it just feels like it makes sense. If we're talking about people finishing stories, he hasn't had a Rumble win, and it feels wrong that he hasn't had a Rumble win. And he needs to Main Event Mania, so both would just make sense. Just ties it all up in a nice little bow.
Nice. So, them's be our Royal Rumble predictions, and watch
be the
out.
end.
Watch out now, because if you played our prediction series, then it's now time for raffle draw to crown the winner of a WWE or AEW or A to the K t-shirt of your choice, whatever you choose.
And of course, as always, the person who comes in last will be paying for that t-shirt. I kid.
Yeah, us, probably.
Yeah.
So we will pass you over to the draw. I don't know how I did this. Pass you over to the draw. Ooh.
See this? I thought this was WWE's decision-making.
Basically. But we'll shuffle these bad boys up. Hopefully they are all shuffling and you can see all this because we are pros.
Every day.
But we are going to pick the winner of the raffle for the prediction series of a t-shirt of your choice. So let's spin this thing.
Sound effects as well. Nice. Quality stuff.
And the winner.
Carl's going to have to do his best to pronounce it if it's
the winner.
Whoa, nice.
Of course it is. Wrestler and the Nerds, Nikolai.
There you go, Nikolai. Yeah.
So we will be in touch. You can pick a t-shirt of your choice. Yeah. Well done.
There you go. Kind of ended it. Yeah. Nothing too obscure though.
Pretty much
nothing too obscure.
So
Carl's going to approve the shirt first.
Now, with the power of magic, we will pass you seamlessly back into the other video.
Shocking result.
Can you believe? Won the t-shirt. Yes, we've not done the draw yet. We'll do it momentarily. We'll insert it to this video, and it'll be seamless editing.
You can have your name in
ability.
lights.
But congratulations to whoever is going to be the winner. But yeah, let us know. Who do you think's winning the Rumble? Can you believe it's only mere days away? Mental. So yeah, like, subscribe, make sure you take part in the prediction series. Go to our Instagram at A to the K Wrestling, join in, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Join in. I like it. Bit EA, that.
Yeah,
I like it.
Catch you on the next one.